Good morning on this wonderful Friday, and welcome to the Cat's Eye News. I'm Buddy Verellen.
And I'm Edwin Shaheen. Supporters are pushing to designate a national museum devoted to women's history in the United States. The museum would be located in the National Mall in Washington, D.C., and is proposed to open in 2020, the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote. President Trump hopes to push the museum funding through Congress. One supporter of the museum said, "I cannot think of a better time continuing to say there's a lot of attention, certainly in the last number of weeks, about how women feel about our place in our country."
Thursday caps a monumental rise for Snapchat, the nearly 6-year-old company born out of a Stanford University fraternity. It has since grown into a huge chatting and entertainment service, famous for its disappearing messages and whimsical photo and video editing tools used to swap faces or add bunny ears. Snapchat yesterday had the biggest initial public offering for a Los Angeles company. Snapchat made its stock market debut and closed yesterday with a stock leap of 44%. They are now worth approximately $29 billion.
Seniors who have not yet submitted their senior photo for the yearbook will have an opportunity to be photographed by Prestige next Wednesday, March 18th. The cost is $20. Sign up in room 154 as soon as possible to reserve your spot. Excuse me, that was March 8th. See Ms. Mercer with any questions.
Monday, March 13th, there will be a Hacky Sack interest group meeting in Mr. Brenner's room 258 right after school. The Student Book Club has chosen its next book. The group will be reading The Taking by Kimberly Dietrich. The discussion in their meeting on Monday, March 27th after school. New members are always welcome. That's all for today's news. Now over to Shannon with your sports report.
Thanks, Buddy. As winter sports wrap up their seasons, a lot is going on in Novi. Last night, the boys varsity basketball team ended their regular season by defeating Walled Lake Northern. The game ended with a final score of 70-43. Junior Trendon Hankerson went 6 for 6 with 18 points, and junior Travion Maddox ended the game with 13 points and 8 dimes. The team is the division champions for this year and ended their regular season 10-0 in the division and 14-6 overall. The boys play next in the first round of districts at Northville against Canton on March 6th at 5 p.m. Also last night, the varsity hockey team ended their season by losing a close game to Livonia Stevenson. Novi had an early lead, ending the first period up against Stevenson 2-1, but the game ended with a final score of 3-2. After defeating the Central Division champions Northville on Wednesday, the girls basketball team plays Canton at 7 at Salem High School for the district championship. Girls lacrosse tryouts will begin on Monday, March 13th. Please see Ms. West in room 231 for details or to get added to her email list for updates. The Detroit Red Wings play the Calgary Flames tonight at 9. The Wings are currently 8th in the Atlantic Division and have a record of 25, 26, and 10. That's all for today's sports report. Now back to the desk.
That's all for today's news. I'm Edwin Shaheen.
And I'm Buddy Verellen. Have a terrific weekend, Novi.
Nice weekend.